from these 3 separate images to this final glasses campaign image in just a few minutes using Maiqa inside Photoshop. And stay until the end because I'll show you a cool extra image too. Let's begin by creating a new document. For this workflow, I'm using Nano Banana Pro 2K. And since I want a square composition, I'll set the canvas size to 2048 by 2048 pixels. And I'll name the document Glasses. Before building the final campaign image, I'll first show you how to create clean e-commerce images of a female model wearing different glasses. To generate the model, I enter the prompt. Keep image generation selected, and because the canvas is empty, I choose None as the input image. Then I set the aspect ratio to 1:1 and click Generate. Here's the full prompt I used. It's quite a long one, and I wrote it with the help of ChatGPT. Any LLM can be extremely useful when you are aiming for a very specific result. And this is the female model generated by Nano Banana Pro. Now I'll use the image of these prescription glasses. I add the file to the reference images and switch to image editing mode. Replace the previous prompt. For this image, I write, add the prescription glasses from @ref1 to the woman. Then click Generate. Maiqa sends the canvas image to Nano Banana Pro. And when the result is ready, it is imported back into the document as a new layer. Image editing often reduces quality slightly or introduces subtle color shifts, but since we are inside Photoshop, that is easy to fix. I invert the white mask to black. Then use the brush tool to reveal only the glasses by painting in white. I could have generated the model already wearing prescription glasses from the beginning. But I want her to wear different styles too. For example, these sunglasses. Each reference image has a replace icon. Click it to select a new image and replace the previous one. In this case, it doesn't make a real difference, but I'll also switch to active layer. Then I change the prompt from prescription glasses to sunglasses. And this time, before generating, I use the lasso tool to select the eye area. Maiqa automatically adds the mask to the new layer. So now, only a few adjustments are needed. Again, I use the brush tool with black and white to clean up the mask edges and restore the original details where needed. Now let's make the image slightly sharper to improve detail and texture. From the filter menu, I choose Sharpen, then Unsharp Mask. That already looks much better. On the Smart Filter mask, I paint with black along the subject edges to avoid the cutout effect that sharpening can sometimes create, especially on flat, plain backgrounds like this one. I apply the same sharpening to the sunglasses layer as well. And now the e-commerce image is ready. Now let's move on to the campaign image. As the input image, I'll use the model without glasses. Then I upload 2 glasses reference images, these white and pink sunglasses, and the same prescription glasses I used earlier. Once both references are loaded, I type the prompt. The prompt clearly tells Nano Banana Pro who should wear which glasses. I came up with the concept myself and wrote this prompt on my own. But once again, any LLM can be extremely helpful both in the creative phase and in prompt writing. Now I use the marquee tool to select the model, leaving out all the unnecessary extra pixels. This helps speed up the generation and reduces token usage. And here is the campaign image, successfully generated with both pairs of glasses. I'm already very happy with this result, but we are inside Photoshop. So I can sharpen the image, I can add grain, I can refine the color grading. And that is the real advantage of working inside Photoshop. Finally, here is the extra image I promised. After removing the reference images, I simply type this short prompt. And click Generate. That's it. Let me know in the comments what else you would create with these assets, or what kind of campaign visuals you were able to make with Maiqa.